It's time to learn some chords. Chords supply the fundamental harmony for all of your favorite songs. Let's start with the G chord. Now the G chord is played on every string of the guitar. Some are fretted and some are open. The low E string is fretted at the 3rd fret by your ring finger. The A string or 5th string is fretted at the 2nd fret with your 2nd finger. And you can use your pinky or your 4th finger for the top string at the 3rd fret. That's quite a stretch. Now the other strings, the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, are played open. So you strum every string from the low string to the high, like so. It takes a while to make those notes sound clear. You have to have pressure put on the notes you're fretting, but not so much that you're muting out the open strings. There is another fingering for this chord. You could use your 2nd finger on the low string, like so, 1st finger on the 5th string, like so, and ring finger on the top string, like so. The second chord we're going to learn is a 5-string chord, and it's known as C. You start by putting your ring finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Your 2nd finger goes on the 4th string at the 2nd fret. The G string is played open, that's the 3rd string. And your 1st finger frets the 2nd string at the 1st fret. Finally, the high E is open. You do not play the low E, just play these 5 strings. Now play each string one by one to check for clarity. You want to raise the fingers of your left hand up so they come into the fretboard. That'll help you so you don't mute the other strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strumming down towards the floor. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you come back, we'll learn D. The third chord we're going to learn before we play a song is D. It's a 4-string chord, and you start by playing the 4th string open. You take your 1st finger and fret the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. You take your ring finger, place it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then your 2nd finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. You strum all 4 strings separately. It'll sound clear if you have your fingers raised up and pressing inward. Now we're going to take those 3 chords we just learned and play the song Wild Thing. Wild Thing goes in order: the chord G, and then the chord C, and then D, and then back to C again. But you don't play them once or in that rhythm. The rhythm goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the rhythm for Wild Thing written out in slash notation. The first bar has a quarter note for the G, followed by another quarter note, but that quarter note is held or tied to an 8th note. An 8th note is essentially half a quarter note, so there's 8 eighth notes in a bar. And the second 8th note you change to the C, followed by another quarter note. The second measure is the same rhythm but with different chords. D, D again, tied to an 8th note, and then the C chord, with the second 8th note, and then a quarter. It's a bit confusing at first, but with practice you'll get it. So very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 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 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow!